Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough.
Can you dig it, sucker, sucker?
Can you dig it, suckers? How you doing, fight fans? EJ Boxing Live here, talking up a potential fight in 2017. Conor McGregor, Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. Should I say the notorious one? Boy, who really cares about it, boy? Let's talk about it and talk about the possibilities if this fight would to happen. So Floyd Mayweather retired after beating Andre Berto, and you know, and you know, most people didn't like that fight, but it was a good fight. But most people, because they thought he was going to get his 50th win, try and eclipse Rocky Marcius's record, even though that was at heavyweight. Some people didn't really like the Pacquiao fight. I thought it was a good fight. You know, people look back and it was a good fight. Floyd won fairly easy. So Floyd Mayweather has done a lot of things in boxing. Conor McGregor, what's Conor McGregor done in the amateurs in terms of MMA? They haven't really got MMA set up in the amateurs. And what's he done as a professional MMA artist? And also talk about Ronda Rousey as well. The spat with her as well. So I think I'll start with Ronda Rousey. How it first started, someone asked Floyd, what do you think of Ronda Rousey's win? He goes, who is he? So I think that's where the disrespect kind of dropped in. Floyd didn't even know who it was. He thought it was talking about a guy, and maybe he knew who she was, whatever. But that's how it started. She got ESPN Fighter of the Year. I don't know why, by beating, who did she beat? I can't remember who she beat to get that. And so she starts saying, "Look at me now, Floyd." They're taunting him, and then a woman boxer, Holly Holmes. Holly, the what's it called again? The preacher's daughter came and whooped Ronda Rousey's ass. And at that point, people were thinking like Ronda Rousey could actually beat Floyd. So they were saying she could actually beat most men. You know what I mean? And she could kick Floyd's ass. Yo, what's up, Miguel? Yo, man. Merry Christmas, Miguel. And so going into that fight, she was talking greasy about Holly Holmes. And everyone knows Holly Holmes most of her career has been a professional boxer, even though she does kickboxing. And she was just trying to try out the MMA thing. And Ronda Rousey got her ass kicked, bro, and she just disappeared off the scene. And even now she's gonna be coming back recently, but she doesn't seem the same as because when people lose, they're not the same again. And so that's gone out of the way. She don't even mention Floyd's name. She don't mention anyone's name. She don't do no interview. She been shut down completely. And then we go on to Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, who was Conor McGregor's name in 2005, 2006? 2007, like only basically 2010, 11, not even that, maybe 13, his name started to just emerge. Never heard of him in amateurs. I don't know what wrestling credentials he's got, because there's no, like I said, there's no MMA, and basically just turned on the steam by using his mouth. That's it. Really got his way up to fight Aldo, a couple of seconds, which is impressive. And then just kept on talking mad smack. Kept on doing it until eventually he's got to the point where he wanted to move up. And he said, if I anyone, he done the same thing Adrian Broner did when he got popular, saying, I don't mind who I fight. I'd fight anyone. Fought Diaz, you know what I'm saying? At that point, they would talk about Floyd, Conor McGregor would knock out Floyd and stuff like that. And then he got his ass whipped by Diaz. And everyone knows Diaz, yeah, as a boxer. He ain't nothing compared, because I think he spars with Andre Ward. He ain't nothing to the level of boxing like Floyd Mayweather, man. You know what I'm saying? So Diaz whooped his ass, just in standing up boxing. So, Conor McGregor making a lot of noise again now. He's talking about this game. Everyone's talking about this fight. He's got a boxing license. So, boy, I guess he's tinkering with it. But listen, let me tell you something, bro. If you got into the boxing against Floyd, bro, it wouldn't be funny, bro. But you know what? I don't think he'd fight Floyd anyway. He'll probably try to shoot a tackle and try to put Floyd down to the ground, and people will probably get their money's worth. He's just looking money. And Floyd, look what Floyd's been doing from the 96, Atlanta 96 onwards. Bronze, received the bronze medal. You know, won his first championship against Janan Hernandez. Everyone knew who Janan Hernandez is in boxing. Beat Azuma Nelson. Had a good fight with De La Hoya. You know, it was big in Los Angeles, California. That's how Floyd Mayweather won his first championship and went on to this basically keep beating the names in some of the good, credible names in boxing. Up until this point, the big fight with Pacquiao, mega fight, $1 million fight, you know, generated much more money than MMA. MMA is basically just started in 92. Boxing's been around for over 100 years, and the weight class is established. And boxing, there's levels to boxing, man. You know what I mean? You can pick this, that, the other, but every time you you have to make the weight, you have to perform well, and your opponents are not coming. None of your opponents are coming in actually to lose. They actually all come in to win. And Conor McGregor at this point, thus far, has basically got his way into this position by his mouth. Just by his mouth alone. There's no way, any shape or form shows that he has the credentials to beat Floyd in a box, man. And Floyd in the MMA ring, with his I'll tell you what, if Floyd can get him with his hands, he'd be good, but Conor can use his feet. You know, he knows how to wrestle a bit, got jiu-jitsu. It's like, come on, it's a completely different game. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason why these two should even meet. The potential that they're trying to hype up. ESPN are still hurt because Floyd Mayweather, they just don't like Floyd Mayweather. Their whole agenda with Skip Bayless just to keep pushing this fight. So everyone keeps talking about it, man. But if it was going to happen, it should have happened. Conor McGregor, if Conor wants to happen, it should have happened before he lost against Diaz. Because as we know, like when Pacquiao lost against Bradley, then he got knocked out by Marquez, the fight just went down and down. You have to stay undefeated to keep going, to make and keep talking the hype. They were trying to force Floyd into the fight. Until eventually these guys, because they kept them fighting on, eventually they lost and got embarrassed. So, I don't see this fight potential. I don't really care. Who cares, really? Do you guys care? If you do care, leave your comment in the chat. Why the ESPN is still pushing the agenda, I have no idea. Waste of time. Floyd's retired. Good luck in his retirement. Hope he never comes back into the boxing ring again. I want to remember him. You want to remember Floyd fighting the very best, and he's still active with his fighters. Badu Jack's fighting next year. He's going to be active there, fighting James DeGale from over here in over this side of the pond in the UK. You know, he's got other things going on with his fighters. He's busy to be getting in the ring. He doesn't need to prove anything in the ring. So I think he said he would fight Conor McGregor. He said absolutely he'd fight Conor McGregor. But when it comes down to it, man, he's look at the numbers and say, well, boy, this guy ain't doing anything. And anyway, he's got a UFC contract. If he was to leave the UFC, he'll get. Floyd will put so much stipulations in the contract. Conor McGregor will get cut millions. No doubt he'll get millions because he can bring it. But he'll just get embarrassed, man. He's just going to get embarrassed. He'll end up trying to do something dirty like Maidana to Floyd. And Floyd shouldn't be tricked into that situation anyway. 1 second, guys. 1 minute. 1 second, guys. Let me just mute myself for a minute. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so that's it, man. It's a potential fight. We have to see how it's gonna go, and yeah, that's it, really, man. So you guys like it? I don't like it no more. It's not exciting. There's nothing to buy. They're two different sports. Good luck to Conor in his sport. Floyd's retired, and that's it, man. Maybe you can talk about. I don't know why people, if anyone in an incredible mind, he wasn't even seen in the horizon. Where was he 5 years ago? Where was he 10 years ago? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, come on, man. You just turn out the blue because, and who did you fight and beat to say that you deserve it? Just hype. Just pure, undoubtedly hype. That's it. Hype. Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey, hype. That's all they are. Their sport is trying to come off boxing. That's all it is. They're all trying to get names of boxing. They took James Toney, and they're trying to get more. What's this? Mr. Doc. What's up, Mr. Doc? Conor's my dude in the MMA, but he needs to stop. Yeah, exactly. He needs to stop. Thank you. Big Ozzy. I got support for Champ EJ. Which champ are we talking about? Which champ we talking about, bro? You talking about Conor, you talking about Floyd. Like, they're both champs. I think Conor's a two-time champ, actually. Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas, Rob Gutty. Which champ we talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm packed, bro. Yeah. I'm packed as well, man. I need to get my mom just calling me, man. I need to be on the move, man. I gotta leave, man. Madonna stats. Yeah. You man, I got support. Oh yeah, thanks for that, man. I appreciate it, man. No problem, man. Mr. Talk about me. Yeah, thanks for that, guys. Man, thanks all, man. Listen, man, without you guys, man, supporting the channel, you know, all the YouTube, man. You guys are the YouTube, man. I'd love to see all you guys have your own channels up, doing your own videos, and then we all support each other. That's the whole point, man. Everyone just like contributing, man. I'm glad you guys come over and debate. But this right here is a joke, and people need to stop talking about it. It's almost when I think when they were talking about when wrestling, you know, professional wrestling was doing its thing, and they used to compare it to boxing, Muhammad Ali versus Hulk Hogan or something like that. I remember they had Mike Tyson versus Hulk Hogan stuff. They always keep doing that just to see how it is. You know what I'm saying? But really and truly, man, Mike Tyson would have blitzed them all, man. Always riding the champs. Yeah, that's all they do. That's all they do, man. They keep riding boxing's coattail to try and make some of the numbers, man. So what it's like, you know, boxing in the world of combat, boxing still holds the candle. It still does, man. It still does. The heavyweight division, all you need is the heavyweight. You need one heavyweight to electrify the massives, and everyone will come back. Will that be Andy Joshua or Deontay Wilder? Either one of them, look, man. You know what I mean? Because Vladimir's had his time, and bro, he done killed it. When Lennox Lewis was holding the throne, the world knew. When Mike Tyson was holding the throne, the world knew. When Evander Holyfield was holding the throne, the world knew who that was, man. So we need one of them dudes to do that. When Vitaly and Vladimir were holding the throne, bro, it was like, man, come on, man. And about a decade of destruction. Vladimir, a decade. People sleeping on boxing, legacy sport. Yeah, they do. A decade of Vladimir, a decade of destruction. Beat people for 10 years. What the frig is that? It's the same thing they were saying about, he's not like Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor Emelianenko in MMA sports, bro. Fedor's, he bought the who's who of names. You know what I mean? He beat some real credible, in MMA, he beat real credible, juiced up dudes. And he was only small as well. Fedor was that dude. You know what I'm saying? Fedor was that dude, bro. Even though he looked like a grandpa just came off the couch. But nah, man, we need one champion in the heavyweight division. I think boxing will be very healthy. Until then, boy, we're gonna keep thinking. And Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Floyd Mayweather, hey, enjoy your retirement, my friend. And Conor needs to he needs to go get that cheddar somewhere else. He wants that money, he needs to get it somewhere else. Man, thanks you guys for coming over. I gotta go. Merry Christmas to all of you guys, and I'll catch you guys soon, man. I'm gonna play you out with. Do I play you out with Booker T? Yeah, I'll play you out with Booker T. Peace. Let me see if we clean.